Hello, my dear student. How are you? Hope that all of you are fine. I am also fine. I am Saiful Islam, lecturer of Mathematics, Milestone College. Welcome all of you to my online class. Today, I will discuss exercise 11.2 of your higher math. So let's start our class. My dear student, at first I will discuss about the some formula of finding the area of triangle. We know the basic formula of finding the area of a triangle is half into base into height. Half into base into height. This is the basic formula to find out the area of any triangle. If you know the base and height, say ABC is a triangle. We know the base BC and height AD, then we can use this formula to find out the area of this triangle. Now, if you don't know the height, you know the any two side. Say you know AC is equal to A and BC is equal to B, and they are including angle. C. Now, which formula you use to find out the area of this triangle? Look at the board. Here we will use 2 into AB sine C. 2 into AB, I mean the length of two sides, and sine C, they are include sine angle of their including angle. We can use this formula to find out the area of this triangle when we know any two sides and they are including angle. Now you don't know the angle. You know all three sides of the triangle. That is A, B and C. You don't know the any angle or any height. Now, which formula will you use? Here we will use root over s into s minus a, root over s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c. Now, what is s? Here s is the half of the perimeter. You know all three sides, the length of three sides of the triangle. So you can find out the perimeter easily by adding these three sides. And s is the half of the perimeter. That is s is equal to a plus b plus c by 2. So s is the half of the perimeter. So if you know all three sides, you can find out the perimeter as well as half of the perimeter, and you can use this formula to find out the area of this triangle. There are any more formula that we use for equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, but look, these three we use for any triangle. If we have the required measurement. Now I will show you one thing. Now student, look at the board. If you know only the coordinate of the three vertices of the triangle, say A x1 comma y1, B x2 comma y2 and C x3 comma y3, only the coordinate of three vertices. Now how can you find out the area of the triangle? We will identify it. Now look, can you use this formula, half into base into height, to find out the area of this three triangle? Look, you can find out the base, that is BC, by using the formula of distance. I think all of you know the formula of distance, which one you have learned in 11.1. That one is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the formula of distance. You can find out the distance of any line if you know the coordinate or the end point of that line. You know the end point B and C. So you can find out the length of BC. But can you find out the height AD? Look, we don't know the coordinate of D. we don't know the coordinate of the point D. So we cannot find out the height by using this formula. So we cannot use this formula in this region. Now sin A, B, sin theta. Look, you can find out A, I mean any two sides by using the formula of distance. You can find out any two sides, but you cannot identify the angle between these two sides. Can you find out C angle or A angle or B angle? No, you cannot find out any angle. You cannot measure any angle by using this formula if you know only the coordinate. Now, we cannot use this formula also to find out the area of this triangle. Now, this formula, if we know three sides, we can find out the area by using this formula. Now, can you identify three sides? Can you measure three sides? Yes, you can measure three sides by using this formula, that is formula of distance. So, if you find out three sides, you can find out the perimeter as well as half of the perimeter. Then you can use this formula to find out the area of this triangle. So, when it is given only the coordinate of three vertex of a triangle, we will use this formula to find out the area. Have you understood? Hope that all of you understood. But look, if you use this formula, you need so many calculations. At first, you should find out the length of three sets by using this formula. Then you should subtract, then again multiply, then again take root over square root. So it is so long, so longer. If you use this formula to find out the area of this triangle ABC, it will be so longer. Now I will show you another easiest formula by which you can find out the area of this triangle ABC. So let's see the easiest formula. Look, the easiest formula is half into the coordinate of vertex A, that one is x1, y1, then vertex B, x2, y2, then the coordinate of vertex C, and that is x3, y3, and it is repeated the first one. First one will be repeated at the last position. That one is the vertex of A. Now, how can you calculate this? How can you calculate this? Look at the board. Half, then you should multiply these two numbers. x1, y2, x2, y3, x3, y2. Sorry, it will be y1, x1, y1, the first one repeated over there, x1, y1. So, if you multiply these three and add, what we will get? x1, y2, x2, y3, x3, y1. These three we will multiply and take a sum. Now, we will multiply alternative way, I mean below 1 to upper 1, y1 x2, y2 x3, y3 x1, and we will subtract these three. Okay, subtract these three. That one is x2, y1. I have written x2, y1. You can write x1, y1, x2. Both are similar. Then minus x3, y2 minus x1, y3. So this is the easiest way to calculate and find out the area of the triangle ABC if you know the coordinate of the vertex. My dear student, now I will discuss the different area of different quadrilateral. Area of different quadrilateral. We know there are different shape of quadrilateral such as rectangle, parallelogram, square, rhombus, trapezium, and they have different area. Look, the area of the rectangle, length into breadth. If we know length and breadth, we can find out the area of rectangle by using this formula. Area of the parallelogram, base into height. If we know the base BC and height AE, we can find out the area by using this formula. Again, area of square, one side of one side. If we know any one side, the length of any one side of square, we can find out the area by using this formula. Again, area of rhombus, half into D1, D2. that is the length of diagonal 1, diagonal 2. If we know the length of diagonals of the rhombus, we can find out the area by using this formula. Now, trapezium. Area of trapezium half into A plus B into H. A plus B, that is the sum of the parallel sides. Say AD is A, BC is B. So these two are parallel. The length of the sum of these two parallel sides and the height DE, if we know this, we can use this formula to find out the area of the trapezium. Now my dear student, if you know only the coordinate of the four vertex of a quadrilateral, how can you find out the area of the quadrilateral? Say you know the vertex A, x1, y1, B, x2, y2, C, x3, y3 and D, x4, y4. You know only the coordinate of these four vertex. Now how can you find out the area? Look, if you know the four vertex, you can find out the length of side by using the formula of distance, which one already I have shown you. Now look, you can find out the length and breadth. So you can use the formula length and breadth to find out the area of rectangle. But in the figure parallelogram, can you find out the height AE? No, you cannot find out the height because you don't know the coordinate of E. So you cannot use this formula. Again, you can use the formula of square because you can find out any side by using the formula of distance. Again, you can find out the formula of use the formula of rhombus to find out the area of rhombus by using the formula of distance. You know how to find out the length of AC and BD. Look, area of trapezium. You can find out A and B, but you cannot find out the height because you don't know the coordinate of E. So all these formula you cannot use, but I will show you one formula by which you can find out the area of any quadrilateral, whatever it is, rectangle, parallelogram, square, rhombus or trapezium or any other irregular shape. Now look, by which formula we can find out the area of any quadrilateral. Look, you know the coordinate of four vertex. So half the vertex of A. The coordinate of the vertex A, x1, y1, then B, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4, and first one is repeated again in the position of the last position. We will repeat the first one, and already this is as like as the area of the triangle. If you remember any formula, any one triangle or quadrilateral, you can use both. What the difference between these two formula, triangle and quadrilateral? Triangle, there are three vertex, so there are three number and the repeated one, and here is four vertex and the repeated one. This is the difference. Now how can you calculate? Already I have told you how to calculate like this. This formula, that is half these two we will multiply. There are four pairs. This we will multiply and take a sum. x1 y2 plus x2 y3 plus x3 y4 plus x4 y1. Now in the reverse way, we go down to up, the bottom to up. This 4 also we will multiply. This 4 we will multiply and take the difference. Now minus x2 y1 minus x3 y2 minus x4 y3 minus x1 y4. So hope that this is too much easy way to find out the area of any quadrilateral if you know the coordinate of the vertex. Now I will solve some math from your exercise on this chapter. Now my dear student, please all of you take your book and open your book, page number 272. Look, question number 2. In each case, find the area of the triangle ABC. We will find out the area of the triangle. Look, it has given the coordinate of 3 vertex A 2 3, B 5 6 and C -1 4. Now look at the board. At first we will write given. Given 3 vertex of triangle ABC are A, B, C. These 3 vertex are given. We know area of the triangle half x1 y1, that is one vertex of A, x2 y2, x3 y3, and again first one will be repeated, x1 y1. Here what is the value of x1? What is the value of x y1? Look, first one is x1 y1. We consider the coordinate of the vertex A is x1 y1. Similarly, B will be x2 y2, C will be x3 y3. So the value of x1 will be 2 and y1 will be 3. 2, 3. Similarly, 5, 6, -1, 4, and first one will be repeated, 2 by 2, 3. Square unit. You must write the unit. That one is square unit. We don't know actual unit. That's why we will write here square unit. It may be meter, it may be centimeter, or anything else. Now we will calculate it. I have told how to calculate. At first you should multiply this 3. So 2 6 are 12, 5 4 are 20. It will be addition. 3 1s are 3, but this is -1, so it will be -3. So in case of addition, it will be subtraction. Our formula is addition, but we will write here subtraction because there is -3. Again, we will add this. We will multiply this and subtract it. 3 5s are 15, -15. 6 -1s are -6. So it was minus as a formula, but we will write over there plus because there is 6 -1s are -6. So minus and minus, it will be plus. Again 4 2s are 8, that one is -8. Now look here, there are two kind of number. One is positive and another is negative. At first we will add the positive numbers. There is 12, 20 and 6. These three are positive numbers. We will add this 3. It will be 38. Again there are 3 negative numbers too. Those are -3, -15, -8. We also add this 3 number. So we will get -26 over there. Finally we will subtract these 2 numbers. We will get 12. Now cancel it. You will get 6. 6 square unit. The area of the triangle, this triangle is 6 square unit. This is very simple to use it. Hope that all of you understood. Now we will go to the question number 2. Student, look, question number 3. I just read out the question. Show that the points A, B, C and D are the vertex of a parallelogram. Show that the points A, B, C, D are the vertex of a parallelogram. Can you recognize where you have seen like this question? Yes, you have already solved this type of question in exercise 11.1. Find the length of the sides AC and BD. That one is the diagonal of the parallelogram, that is AC and BD. You can find out the diagonal, the length of the diagonal by using the formula of distance. Find the area of the parallelogram using area of triangle up to 3 places decimal. Look, find the area of the parallelogram using area of triangle. Say this is a parallelogram and we know the diagonal of the parallelogram or any quadrilateral, the diagonal of any quadrilateral bisect it into two triangle. Now if we find out the area of this triangle and this triangle, then we can find out the area of the quadrilateral. Now this is parallelogram and we know the diagonal of the parallelogram bisect each other equally, two equal triangle. So if you know the area of one triangle, you can multiply it by 2 to get the area of parallelogram. So how do you find out the area of the triangle? I have already shown. So hope that you can solve this yourself. Can I go the 4 number question? Thank you. I will solve now 4 number question. What is the area of the quadrilateral ABCD with the vertex A, B, C and D? It is given the vertex, 4 vertex. We will find out the area of this quadrilateral. Look here, it is not mentioned which kind of quadrilateral. Is it square? Is it parallelogram? Is it rhombus, rectangle, trapezium or any irregular shape? Doesn't mention over there. But no problem, we can find out it by that unique formula. Now let's see the solution. Given 4 vertex of a quadrilateral are A, B, C and D. We know area of the quadrilateral. Just now I have told you the area of the quadrilateral. That one is half modulus the vertex A, that is x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, x4 y4 and last one is repeated. The first one will be repeated at the position of last one. That one x1 y1. Now what is the value of x1 and what is the value of y1? Just now I have told this one. Always we consider A is x1 y1, B x2 y2, similarly C x3 y3, D x4 y4 and again A x1 y1. So if I take the value of x1 y1 from here, I will get x1 equal to minus A and y1 is equal to 0. Minus A 0. Again 0 minus A 0, A 0, 0 A and this is the vertex of A. That one is minus A 0, minus A 0. Now the calculation. You know already you have learned how to calculate this. At first we will multiply this 4 number. Minus A, that one is A square. 0 minus 0 into 0, that one 0. A into A square, 0 into 0, 0. This 4 will be addition. Now again we will multiply this 4 number and this 4 will be subtraction. 0 into 0 minus 0 as a formula minus A into A, that one is minus A square, but our formula is minus, so it will be plus A square. Minus into minus, it will be plus. Again 0 into 0 minus 0, A into minus A square, it will be plus A square. Look, there is A square, A square, A square, A square, 4A square and all 4A square is positive. So there is 4A square. Now cancel with it 2, we will get 2A square. So 2A square is square unit. You must write the unit, otherwise teacher will deduct your mark. Square unit. So this is the area of quadrilateral ABCD. Dear student, now question number 5. I will just discuss question number 5. You will solve it yourself. Just I will discuss. Show that the 4 points A, B, C, D are the vertex of a rectangle. Just similarly, question number 3, similar question of 3. Already you have solved it in exercise 11.1. We will show that the quadrilateral ABCD is a rectangle. I think you can solve it yourself. Find the length of its diagonal. Yes, you can know how to find out the length of diagonal or any side by using the formula of distance. Then the area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle you can find out in this way. Or you can multiply length into breadth, because already you know the length of all sides. You find out the length of 4 sides, so you find out the length of length and breadth. You know the length and breadth. You can multiply these 2 numbers to find out the area of this rectangle, or you can use this formula to find out the area of this rectangle. So my dear student, hope that you have understood my lecture. If you have any inquiry, you can ask your respective class teacher, and hope that they will make you understand more clearly. So see you again and stay safe, stay home. Goodbye and Allah Hafiz.